Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy Rambo is talking here right now on the sit down. This episode I brought my guys from Gone Club in the building, doing the fashion and the music thing. They're here
Happy
right
New
now.
Year, man.
Happy New Year. We're starting the new year off strong. We're here right now, just ask a couple questions, you lot get to know them better, man. So what you lot saying today, man?
Nah, man.
Come true, man. First of all, thank you for coming through.
100, man.
Respect all the time, man.
Doing your thing, man.
Yeah. Alright, cool. So basically, always like to start at the beginning, innit? Because basically, where you man started to where you are now, it's different.
Yeah.
So I always like to start from the start of the journey and get to where you finished, innit? So if we start from the beginning, starting the clothing line thing, how did that come about?
Well, obviously, me and my business partner, obviously we started the brand like 3 years ago. And yeah, man, like, it's been a mad journey.
Yeah.
It's just been a mad journey, I'm not going to lie to you. Like, it's been a mad journey. Started from just doing T-shirts, printing it in the studio.
Yeah.
I remember he was there, so just doing it in the studio.
Saying he's there from what day?
Time, bro.
From what day?
I think them times when I started Gone Club.
Yeah.
Is when I just met him.
Yeah.
Still. That's when I just met him still.
Literally.
Because obviously I met him through, my cousin, innit? My guy, innit? So I met him through him. And then from there, started with the T-shirts. Then we had the tracksuits. And then that year when you dropped the tracksuits...
You saying it went off? It went off.
Up and off.
Like this logo...
Like the new thing.
This is your old thing.
That's the old
thing. This
thing,
was everywhere, like, at one point. So I remember, because you know what? You lot was kind of one of the first to do, like, the... reflective thing, innit?
Yeah.
Early, I think you got that reflective thing popping still.
Yeah, 100%.
What would you say like the ethos, creative direction was when you first started the brand? Like, what was you lot going for? Like, was it streetwear type thing or casual?
It was obviously Gone Club is a lifestyle brand, innit?
Yeah.
Obviously, we're trying to promote the lifestyle, and that's what we're gonna bring more with the rebrand. That's why the music's coming out. Obviously, because it's COVID, we can't do all of these events and all of these other things. But we're just working through it. I feel like the first 3 years, like we're just finding ourselves and we're basically winging it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's always good to plan in that, but I feel like these 3 years we just winged it, and now we're here at this level. It's like it has to come with a plan to take things to the next step. So that's why we decided to go with the rebrand, and obviously. Like you saw that logo everywhere.
Yeah.
We're gonna start seeing this one everywhere. We're gonna start seeing this one everywhere. So same thing basically, innit? So that's what we're doing. And obviously you're gonna be seeing more music and more other things.
Everything.
Trying to get your
more pop-up stores.
Oh, I saw on Instagram you had one.
Yeah, the first one was last year.
Still.
We had that last year. We was meant to do one like every 6 weeks, every 8 weeks. But then
this thing here just come
in, wipe everything. But it's a little obstacle that you get past. It's normal.
So even speaking on the lockdown thing, is that you spoke on it a bit, but what other restrictions has it had on business wise?
It's just been up and down. But the only restriction I think is that sometimes getting in stock, because we get our stuff abroad. So there was a point where we couldn't get stuff. During summertime, it was mad. Like loads of people waiting 2 months because we had things on pre-order. But everything was getting delayed. And when people see Gone Club, they think there's just some big team, but it's just 2-3 people running the thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's it. So
that kind of leads on to my next question. When it comes to finding manufacturers and that, what was that like? Because I'm hearing, because the British man, they like to charge the. We said the price of the brick is mad. So what, you had to go overseas straight away, or did you clock on was you on the British thing for a bit?
It is. I started with the British thing.
Yeah.
Because someone that I knew had a little printing thing. But then, from then I started going over... I was bouncing back and forth. Even my new collection that's coming out, I did it in the UK, made everything from scratch.
Okay.
And that was... I'm not doing it again, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it again. But, it was... Since the COVID came through, manufacturers in the UK were kind of still operating. So I thought, you know what? It's still an investment. Make the investment. And make the flip and then just keep it moving from there if it's back going abroad and that. And obviously now I've got a strategy going forward, so hopefully this strategy will work out for man, and then boom, be good still.
I respect that. And I'd say say both of you, before you started this thing, you kind of known in a way, you knew people, you built connections and that. How did that help you when you lot was building basically what you got now?
It is, I feel like I'm kind of grateful that I know a lot of people and still networking for people. But I feel like I didn't fully use it to my advantage.
No,
I feel like obviously one can do better. There's always room for improvement in it. But I feel like obviously right now I'm grateful in it for everyone that's supported, everyone that's like buying the clothing and everything like that. And yeah, all I can do is just praise God and praise the people that obviously supporting the journey, innit? But I want people to understand that it's not just about the clothes. Like Gone Club for me is not just about clothing, innit?
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like the lifestyle of it, what it means, and that's what I'm trying to portray within the music, within like the pop-ups, all of these other things that are going to be happening, these different events. I'm trying to showcase all that footage so people can understand. So when you're wearing the top and it says Gone Club on it, you like
stands for something, innit?
So you're not just wearing it because it might look cool, like you're actually wearing it because the name as well. So that's what I want to try and get to still.
No, I respect that one still. And like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I was talking to him about this earlier, yeah. And I was saying that man done the clothing thing as well. My thing was like, see, when I done the clothing thing, it was kind of like, it wasn't a business, it was more of a flip. Man just trying to find out how much t-shirts cost, how much man's gonna make.
You're gonna make back in it,
You know what I'm saying? There's no like marketing, there's no...
Just trying to flip it.
It's a hustle, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a black thing where you used to hustle and that. When you started, was it that, or was you kind of on this, like, was you kind of business-minded where you knew? Because you saying you kind of drilled into the business thing, like...
Yeah, it was kind of more of a business move because we kind of had like an end goal result with where we want to go with it, and obviously we're still working towards it, so it's more of a business thing. I feel like if you go into business just thinking flip and then don't flip, you're gonna flip.
Like me, it's all done now.
You're not gonna do it. Like, you're not gonna be doing it no more, man, because you're gonna lose the love for it because you're just thinking about money. And sometimes it's just not about the money. Sometimes it's about the love. Sometimes it's about making money. Might not be the millions, but making money from something that you love doing. Especially if you're making a living from it. Why not? Than making millions and being stressed out 24/7, doing whatever, doing something that you don't like. So,
and so you say that it was more like the reputation of the brand more than the money.
Yeah, like if obviously the money comes with it if it gets out there, regardless, because we've got products to sell. But if everyone sees it and understands the movement and we can create and do what we do, then obviously that's the success, isn't it? That's the success, because obviously the music thing got introduced late. Like he only started doing music
last year still,
And you really got the songs out proper still.
For real, man. Hella songs still.
No, that's the pan.
So obviously, T Reece was just like, he just jumped into the game, and obviously he's developed, like he's got loads of songs and he's developed like nice.
He's saying bare bangers.
Facts, bro. For real, literally. Literally, man.
There's loads of songs coming, there's loads of things coming. And obviously with me as well, like the finish is just to keep consistent. I personally feel like, I don't think, obviously with him it's a bit different because when people see him, they see T Reece as an artist straight away. With me, they see me as a guy that owns a brand. So I feel like for me, it's a bit harder to get my music out there unless if I remain consistent. Because people might just
try to keep you in one lane and that.
As the brand.
And people might just think, he's just dropping it like for the sake of it. Like, he's not serious. He's just dropping it. But when I'm dropping this music and that, I'm dropping you a lot of story. I'm dropping you something to do with me. Like, obviously I have a brand, but I can still talk about me and my experiences. Like the only difference is that I've done the brand before the music, did it the other way around. Normally people pop off in the music thing and then they have the brand. But
that's true still, that's true. So. I got a question for both of you. Like obviously you more music and then you more fashion, but obviously you do both now. How do you lot deal with like feedback? So if you're in the studio and man telling you that one ain't really it.
Nah, see, I need that
piece, or he's like, that tea ain't really it. Do you man like that?
I like that? It still. I'd rather that than someone to say this is cold. And like having man them that's gonna
on a yes man
be honest with your tracks. You need it still, 100%.
Yeah, you see like all the criticism, all of that, you need that, because at the end of the day, you need the real people around you to tell you what in their opinion anyway, that tells you what's gonna work and what doesn't. But then again, within yourself, you need to know within yourself what's going to work for you. Because at the end of the day, everyone has an opinion anyway. So if I think something's good and you might think it's dead, if I think it's good, I don't care, I'm thinking it's good. Because I'm doing it for me. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's a thing where like, I don't want to be listening to someone and then and it ends up becoming shit because I'm just, let me just listen to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes
you got to go by your own thing.
Like, my boy always told me, shout out to Mukas, he always told me that you got to get confidence from within yourself. You can't get confidence from other people. You got to build it within yourself. And then that's when no one can stop you. If anyone wants to say anything, it's whatever, and it goes through one, it comes to the other.
Respect that one there still, that one's proper still.
Yeah.
And building that, obviously, you man running the brand now. As you said before, the teams, like a couple of the man them and that, but how do you like delegate roles like, when you're doing a business? Obviously you can't do everything yourself. Obviously you man help each other. How do you put trust in people, do like little bits for you just to make the load come off you lot?
Yeah, it is. I'm at that stage now, so obviously those situations have obviously happened, me and my business partner in the past, which now we're obviously going through right now. But that's why the rebrand's coming in, because it's a fresh start, it's a new chapter, and now we're looking to connect and work with other people. Obviously we've had photographers, videographers, whatever, but now we're looking to like bring more people in. But it's difficult though. It's actually difficult because it's like, I always think about if they can do it, the job, and he can ask himself. I'm just a guy where sometimes I just don't ask for help, I just do it. Even the other day, he was on the phone to me saying that, watch, like, why do you ask man for help? Man's here.
Man does it by himself.
It's
not good though. It's not good to be
a robot and that. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's just like, I don't know. That's just me, innit? I just do it.
You're saying you have trouble like putting trust in people. Do you feel like it's a thing where you don't think anyone can do it?
It's not even a
not even that, like more like they're not gonna give it 100 as much as you would.
Sometimes that might be the worry, but at the end of the day, I've got to give people the chance to do stuff as well. You can't do everything yourself, and the table's gonna get heavier. I can't lift everything by myself. You get what I'm trying to say? The bigger Gun Club grows, the more people I'm gonna have to put around it. And I want to do that.
Yeah.
But I want to get to a point where I can do that and everyone can eat. That I don't really like. It's good for people to help me, but I don't really like people helping me and they're not eating.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I just think they might think, this shit's long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Not saying that they're gonna think like that, but you never know. Like there's been people that come across, in terms of that, I'm talking about not my people but business people that I've come across to help out. They say all of these things, and then when it's not in it, when results don't come straight away, then there's problems. Same thing with music. That's why I'm not interested in none of this label shit, none of that business. I'm just for myself, just
independent.
Do the independent thing and just push through from that.
What about you? When you're in the studio and that, would you say that, say you're working with like an engineer or something, do you kind of put that trust in him to make, like, would you let him have that kind of creative freedom to say, nah, this kind of sounds wavy? Like,
obviously I would, but obviously with my input as well. Because
I
like my engineer, I trust him a lot, so...
You got that,
and he's got proper experience, he's been in the game for 10 minutes, so he knows more than me in that sense, because he's been doing it, so... I'll say I trust my engineer still. It's proper.
And going into the music and the fashion, what would you say your like unique selling point is to make you stand out in the fashion industry and the music industry?
I feel like obviously we've got loads of songs in it, like, but different type of genres. We're still finding our sound in it. I feel like we can do anything. Like if any beat that we like, we'll ride it.
Facts.
So that's why it's like we're just still finding our sound where people can see and understand. That's why we haven't been dropping songs like that, because there's a thing where like we've made so many different types of songs. Like for example, he started like a drill thing the other day. Now if we drop that and it busts, everyone's gonna expect us to do that. Whilst we've got other wave songs going on though.
We've got Afrobeat songs. We've got hella songs.
Thing as well.
Dancehall songs. Pain songs.
Pain.
Everything
on the Dirty thing.
A lot of things. Dirty was my favourite artist.
Say so.
Yeah, so
it's getting like that still. It's getting like that.
He's been my favourite artist from day dot still.
So would you say you lot get inspiration from what other artists?
What other artists do I get inspiration from? obviously Nipsey, because of how he is, that as an artist, independency, and he has his brand and he has his brand and stuff. So all of that is all inspiring for me, and it helps me push like the brand and things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I kind of went off your question though. I'm not gonna lie, you're wrong.
Nah, it's calm still. It's calm.
You were saying about. What was it? Shit.
I can't remember what I was saying either.
You said the different. You said.
Oh, the unique selling point thing.
The unique selling point.
Yeah.
So with
the different genres and that basically.
Yeah, so with the different genres and having a brand. Now, there's artists in the UK that have brands and things like that. But I haven't seen an artist in the UK that started a brand before they've done music.
Yeah.
They've already been out there and they've done a brand. And I feel like if our music gets out there and people clock that the music's lit and then they see the clothing's lit, it's going to be a whole different ballgame. So that's what I want the world and I want people to see, because we're creatives. That's what we do. We just create, whether it's clothing, whether it's music, whether it's litness. That's the culture.
Yeah.
Facts.
What about you? Same for you basically?
No, same still.
So when you're in the studio, would you look for any inspirations from anyone as well, or is you just...
See me, I don't...
Vibes.
Like you said, like Nipsey, I don't look to anyone to say, he's doing this, I want to do music like him. But I respect what they're doing, whether it's doing a brand or how they are independent, what they do for the community or whatever. But I say I got my most inspiration just from the man them, obviously. Like, I've always been around the man them who make music. Like, my boy Mukash, the Emma Rose, they kind of pushed me to do music.
Okay,
so obviously I've always listened to music from growing up, listened to loads of music and artists. But none of them's pushed me to say I want to do music like that. You got what I mean?
No man, I see you in the studio with the top off and that. Flex.
The guy loves taking off his top off, innit?
Hey,
no,
what is that though? What like?
You see me, even when I came in there, what did I say?
Huh?
What did I say?
You're
always hot
He's
still.
probably gonna do the interview with showing his chest.
Man's always hot. Like,
flexing.
trust me.
Man's
always hot.
Alright, cool. Say when you was doing the brand now, early doors now. When did it click you like, rah, this might actually go somewhere still, like this is the people are messing with this one still?
It was kind of early doors when our business partner, we made these the reflective things that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So them reflective things, must have done a video, put on Instagram, and it's got bare views.
Yeah, it's popping.
Like, it just got bare views, so like, the views are like mad.
Yeah.
And then, obviously these times we already had a website, but we was with Wix. And you see with Wix, it shows you the notifications when people come on your site. So when we posted this tracksuit and it's getting bare views and that, you just see like, just bare people coming on the website all over the world, bare people.
Yeah.
But we had no stock because it was just that was just a sample, innit?
Yeah.
There was no stock, so we thought, wow, we need to get this pattern quickly. So we did. We actually didn't even get a pattern quickly, tell a lie. So this happened we dropped the brand in October, but this kind of happened like November 2017, and then we ended up releasing the tracksuits in Jan 2018.
Yeah.
That's how long it kind of took.
2 months basically.
Yeah, but it was calm. It was worth it because when they came, boom, gone.
Yeah, left. We saying that flew out.
Yeah,
that flew out,
that's
and
when
you
it
was
was onto
just like,
something another. Yeah, different artists, influencers were supporting the film.
Yeah,
and then it just made us realize that this can be something big if you work towards it and keep pushing it, innit? And for the last 3 years, that's what we've been going through, doing it. And now we're just trying to take everything to the next level.
Yeah. Would you say you've hit that kind of thing in music, or is it that of like you're working towards that?
With music?
Like,
No, not yet. We've only released one track.
Somewhere.
No, it can go somewhere, 100%. Even the feedback you've got.
I think with music team, I think anything can go anywhere if you want it to go.
For real, literally.
Like,
hard work, mindset. That's what's going to get you there still.
And it's just about doing the right things and knowing your audience, knowing what people like to see from you. Show people you and what they get and understand from you as a person. And that's how I think things will work out.
Yeah.
Instead of looking at other people and doing all of these different things, just be on your journey and on your path, and whoever wants to come along with it, they can come along. All the other people, whatever they want to do, they can do it.
Yeah.
That's how I see it. Because when you look at too much different people and stuff, it's always good to look at people for advice or for inspiration. But when people start envying people, that's when things just get long and that you start thinking about that you just try and do things that's not you.
Yeah.
And that's not what it's about. That's why we just wear our own stuff more time. Even though we can wear, I support other brands as well. People that have brands around me, I buy their stuff. But more time, I don't even really shop like that. I just make my own stuff.
Just wear your own thing, yeah. That's literally what it is. That's where most clothing lines start from. You just want to make your own little thing, and then people mess with it. You know what I'm saying? So what was it like when you made that clothing line and you're walking out and you're seeing people wearing your things? Like, what was that love like? What's that like?
It's good,
Strangers.
Man. It's good. Sometimes at first, I always used to think to myself, why are people like looking at man? No, you know, like at first, that's what I thought, because it's like,
so who's that?
Because you got to understand, you got your 3 different types of people, yeah. You got your people that will say, oh yeah, my rates your team respects your thing.
Yeah.
Then you got people that they know that they're seeing what you're doing, but they're just looking at you. Like in a certain way, like I've done something wrong. Some people will look at me and say I'm unapproachable, but me, I think I'm a vibe. You get what I'm trying to say? I'm a vibe. Like come and say hello. I'm not bougie. I'm no one. I don't even. You get me? We got a brand and it's getting out there, but I'm no one. Like we're all human beings, innit? Like come and say hi and that's it. You get what I'm saying? But sometimes I just feel like when I'm walking, like I don't even get stopped by people, things like that. But like, when you go to certain events, especially Insta people, let's go to the Insta people now. Fam, it's like you're in another world. Like people just start looking at people and just not saying nothing. But you'll see that person, they might follow you and they might think, is that all of this bouginess and that. Because social media is a fake world. People behind their phones, they can do what they want. You see, when you see people in person, you feel their energy. That energy, you feel it.
You saying bare robots?
Just, bro, you feel the
bare
energy.
Cardboard.
Just feel that energy. That just be. Some people are vibey though. I've seen people from social. I've seen them in person, and they're calm. They're vibes.
Straight off the bat, innit?
Yeah, but that's what it's all about, man. About good vibe and energy.
Yeah. And obviously, you had the inverse of the vibe, and that when you started, you get some hate and that. How did you deal with the hate?
To be honest, I haven't.
What are we saying? All love?
No, it's not that it's all love, but if there's hate, then it must be behind closed doors, innit?
Okay,
I haven't physically had any. I've had people say like they might not like what man's doing. That's fine.
Yeah, but when you're doing well, people always gonna hate. Regardless of what it is, people always gonna have something to say negative.
Yeah, but in terms of the closing, that I haven't really heard that much negative feedback or anything like that. If anything, it's that customer service that people are getting onto, man, and that. But people need to understand, that's what I'm saying. But I don't blame them. Because when you see Gone Club and you see the brand, you're thinking there's so many people running it. But it's just not
people
feeling. When there's so many people DMing you and sometimes I don't even eat. Like, that's why I said skinny man like me still pushing this way. It's not a joke.
It's not a joke still.
Like, you get me? Like,
that's that self-employed life though, isn't it?
We're staying skinny out here, fam. I'm not even eating.
It gets
like
he's that.
Eating, but I'm not. You get me? I'm not even eating. Like man's, you get me? So like and apart from that, and with the customers and that, I don't know, man. I don't really see the hate, and if there is a hate, I probably block it out naturally.
Yeah.
So I don't receive it.
And what customer service like? Say like someone comes on that long, lengthy email. Cussing out the thing.
I'll try and get my business partner to do that.
You don't try to hear that one.
See, when it comes to the emails, I'm not the best guy at typing, innit? When it comes to, I'm good at talking. But when it comes to the typing thing, I have to start checking over it and see if there's any mistakes. But like obviously, soon we'll probably get someone to just run on the emails on social media. The social media thing, I'm a bit. We're very skeptical on that.
Like someone running it and that.
Yeah, that one I'm a bit skeptical on still because it's for us social media is a big thing.
Everything.
If something happens and then your Instagram goes.
Seeing brands getting locked out their accounts and that, bro.
It's just long, man.
Mad out there.
I'm not trying to get that, but I feel like even now, so many people have seen it, so a lot of things just come organically onto the website. So it's good, man.
I've always wondered though, like, say you got like you've obviously got quite a few followers on the clothing thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do the notification come true like same way like it does on like a personal thing?
Yeah.
So say if 100 people comment, that's coming up on your
but
phone.
I turn off my notifications.
Okay, so you have to actually go on Instagram.
Yeah, so I don't really see it. But the only thing I do see is DMs.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see the DMs so I can at least try and respond to when I get to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's mad, man. Alright, cool. So, obviously you can see the fresh drip there that you man got on and that. Fresh drip. Yeah. New logo and thing. Yeah. So that just brings me on to like, what is the future of the brand? Obviously you spoke about this rebrand, but talk me through it like.
So the future of that is obviously more unique clothing. Like this, personally, in my opinion, we've seen people with cargo pants, but I don't think we've seen people with these pockets on the jackets and that. It's not out yet, but you don't get
exclusive things.
But just being more exclusive and doing more things within the community. So like the pop-up thing, I want to do it. The music thing, we want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
The events and all of these things, we want to do it. We want to tour. Like we want to tour. We want to just push everything like in terms of like music, clothing and events, and just make it go global. Like I feel like we kind of established like we know London, but obviously we want to push a bit more, work with more people. This year for me it's about connecting with more people, working with more people, bringing more people around the brand, and obviously with T Reece as well, just pushing him more within the music as well. Because obviously behind closed doors, like he's more of the music artist than me. Yeah. So I'm just hoping to push through, so it makes everything just like, you get me, everyone's winning, like everyone's doing their own thing. Yeah. So that's what it is, and obviously the other man that's around us as well, like Mukas, Jim and Rose, them little music artists too, they're very talented, they're coming through as well. So people need to see like what's around us as well, that there's a lot of talent there. Yeah. There's a lot of talent, and when them talent get noticed, is long. That's why probably the process is long. Yeah. You got a couple guys, you might as well start a little label or something, huh? You saying that in the works? Obviously GC Music, innit? Yeah. You're trying to do the record label to sign up all the GC Music. Still. GC Music, man. But that's why we're trying to do things, I feel like, just step by step, innit? Yeah. Like not rush too much. Because you see when you get up there, it's a lot harder to maintain when you're down here. Yeah. It's just that when you're down here, you just feel like you want to be up there because the process is long. Yeah. But when you're up there, it's a different ballgame. Because you're exposed to different things. So your lifestyle's different. Cool. Let's link this thing to the music now. So, would you say, like, obviously, you've got the brand, now you've made this thing into the music. Would you say that you're kind of like trying to incorporate the fashion into the music? You say that that's a goal of you lot. So just in your like singing your lyrics, are you trying to push the brand kind of within the lyrics and just floss it in that way that
100%. Even in the videos, Gone Club, it's all branded, all in one, innit? So
you can just market both things within
in one.
Yeah. Kind of obviously our lifestyles are so obviously before Gone Club, we've obviously lived different type of lives, innit? So there'll be certain things that will be added in there. Okay. Obviously you might see me on Instagram as a brand owner, but before that I had a different lifestyle. So obviously that comes with it. So
that comes within the story.
It comes within the story that people need to know or understand if they want to know and hear. And obviously Gone Club is just that the blueprint of everything. That's in everyone's face. So obviously that's what we do. And obviously if I be creative and use the words in my tracks and that, obviously you lot are gonna know like, right, this guy's actually good, like he's adding the business into the music, he's making it sound lit, like this is a vibe. Maybe people might want to get to know the brand more because of what I'm saying and all of these different things. And same thing with T Reece as well, like he's got his own background story and things like that he wants to expose to the world. And that's what we're trying to do and trying to push it out there.
And how did the music come about? Like, how did you get first in the studio?
Through the man them, obviously, like you said, Mukas, Gemma Rose. Yeah. They've always been doing music, so man's always been around the studio with them. but not doing music. So one day, man, just thought, fuck it.
Yeah.
Let me hop on something.
And it was you, like,
see how it goes.
As soon as you got in there, was you just feeling the thing?
Not even, you know, man. I done hella tracks before I released that. My first song was last July.
Okay, yeah.
Fire. And then, but I literally made it that year.
Yeah.
And then from then I just ran with it, literally.
Okay, and then.
But yeah, it came from always being around musical people, because these men are proper talented, innit? So they've kind of helped me, my musical sound as well. So from then, ran with it still.
And would you say that you was, like, you spoke on it a bit hesitant to start the music just because, like, the way that people might see you and just they try to pigeonhole you in this one, like, thing?
No, it was. Obviously, I kind of like love music a lot for a long time, innit? But like you said, it's the people that are around me, it's energy. People that are around me that have been doing music, and if you're around it, you're probably gonna be able to you're probably gonna be able to do it too. Because sometimes I think to myself, how do I even think of this stuff?
Yeah.
There's more time we don't even write. We just go. No, we don't write. Like we just go in there and we just say that. Obviously, we say what's going on, but we vibes with it, innit?
You create a beat and then just
think of melodies.
Just think of melodies and just vibes to it.
And then from the melodies right on top of them.
Yeah, and there's so many tracks that I've even done that I don't even know I've even written the lyrics to.
Okay, yeah.
I've even wrote the lyrics to them, yeah.
So would you do the one line thing? Like you do in America, you know when they like
they
just say one line,
and then the next line, innit?
Yeah, just do the next thing. Or is
like he does the whole track.
Yeah.
And then he picks up the best bits from the melodies and then writes it from there.
Then I'll start writing it, but sometimes I just can't even be bothered to write. I'll just go back in there. Just do whatever, and then go back in again and just keep it moving from that, really. But you know, it is at first when I first dropped Gone Club Drip, I put it out on my own channel, and I just did it to promote the brand.
Yeah.
Literally just to promote the brand first. But I got a good response. Then from that year, I was getting shows from that. So I thought, you know what? Why not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I wasn't really consistent. I don't think I was consistent enough because I built a fan base from that small fan base. I feel like I lost it because it's like now, it's that I have to start again. Because it's like I'm dropped a song and then almost a year later I'm dropping another song again. If I'm gonna do this music thing, I feel like people want me to just be consistent, and maybe people take me in and understand, right, he does music and he's pushing the clothing thing. So yeah, I feel like you just gotta be consistent. But I feel like that's just that. It's like that with everything, I guess, isn't it?
Facts.
Yeah. Obviously, I can tell both of you got like a genuine love for music.
Yeah.
But what do you think that people got this kind of misconception, or I don't know if it's true or not, but they try to say that man them are just forcing the music thing. It's just the easy cop out. Like someone just gonna write and go make some music. Like obviously your situation's different. But what do you think of that kind of stigma? Is that just like people can just make music if they want, or are you saying man?
But
anyone can.
It's not always a mic thing. Like, what is it?
But anyone can make music.
Yeah.
For real, anyone can make music.
You can tell someone that they can't.
That's what I'm saying.
Anyone can make music.
But it's what I said. Remember what I said? When you're trying to do something positive, there's always going to be negative something. So
like, anyone can make music. You can be a doctor and decide, you know what, let me go to the studio and rap.
Facts.
You can tell you, no one can tell you.
No one can tell you now, innit?
Really, no, because the studio's there to be booked and you can record music. If it gets out there, then it gets out there. If it don't, then it don't.
Yeah, nah, that's true.
Literally anyone, like...
We saying everyone?
If anyone
of course. Anyone can make music.
All the man live, yeah?
Anyone can make music.
Anyone can make music.
It doesn't matter what job role you do.
Nah, anyone can, but can anyone?
Alright, cool, we got that. But that's like saying anyone can, I don't know.
Like everyone can dance, yeah? Can dance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Everyone can go and dance and do whatever can dance. I'm not the best dancer.
Yeah. But you say just like, on a thing where like you can do it because you can.
Yeah, like some people obviously.
And then it's an opinion too. Music's an opinion. Not everyone's gonna like our music, obviously.
Yeah.
Same way, not everyone's gonna like anyone's music.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I just feel like you just gotta do what you want. It's your life. Really and truly, it's your life. If you decide that you want to make music, don't let people say, "Oh, you're just jumping on the wave." So then I'll say, "Yeah, I'm jumping."
Yeah, I'm jumping on the wave. The wave is fire. You know what I'm
saying?
Fire,
I want to do it as well. I want to express myself because music's a form of expressing yourself.
Yeah.
People talk about their situations in terms of love, in terms of pain, whatever.
Happiness, anything.
Anything. So you can just wake up to them. Think, today I'm gonna record.
Yeah.
And I might put it out. You might like it. You might not.
You might not.
If you like it, hey, great. If you don't, great.
Do you think part of it is like the music lifestyle is kind of glorified? Like it just looks so sweet. You think people buy into that as well?
Of course, people buy. It's marketing, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Them man looking like
it's not
good,
marketing,
you know what I'm saying?
Music's a form of, it's a business.
Yeah. What do you mean though, like in marketing in like what sense?
So like the things that you might see that's glamorous and all of these things, it's all marketing tools. Whether they're whether they're copping out money to do it or they're faking to make it.
People need to buy into them, innit?
It's still marketing, innit? It's a form of marketing. It's just like with clothes. Like advertisement, we have to pay for certain things to be advertised. If we have to pay for example, to do a shoot in a fancy place, we have to pay for that. Obviously, but it's a form of marketing, advertisement, entertainment.
They show you what they want, basically.
People like to see the good stuff, so you get the good stuff if you want.
They don't show the bad stuff and that still.
Yeah, obviously it's good to show the... I feel like when it comes to music, making them songs, so there's an audience for that.
Yeah.
So there's an audience for people that like to see the glamorous stuff, and it's real people, innit? Talking about some real shit.
The real rap thing.
Them people, the fans that you have from the real shit, they'll stay with you still. And you're just doing the glamorous shit and that, the fans just bounce.
Just waves, innit? Waves die out and that.
Yeah, the wave die
Literally.
out. And that's why so many artists come into the game and they go. Because their fan base are not their fans.
Yeah.
They're just fans of the wave. Now the wave is gone, so they're on to the next one.
That's true still. It does get like that still.
That's what happens. That's why music artists come and go. So when you're here and your time's here,
you
better use that.
You need to make the most of it.
It's mad.
Make the most of it, invest into something, and do something. Because some people might not necessarily be fully musically talented, but they're just on the wave and it's working, and now the wave's gone. So that's what happens, man.
And what do you think like keeps you lot motivated? Because I feel like there's a kind of fear in like people that once you get to like a certain level, do you lot feel like it could just go like that? Is that like a fear that's in the back of your head, or you just motivated of just every day is a new day? Like
I'm not scared like that. Every day, man just does it because I enjoy it. So if it it's not. I'm not scared of that.
I mean, at first, me personally, I was kind of thinking about it, but then after a while, you start to not think about it as much. Because look at last year and this year, like the COVID thing, things come, like obstacles are always gonna come.
Yeah.
Like so, you gotta be. It's not like you gotta be prepared, but shit happens, innit? That's life. So you just gotta be prepared for what happens, and whatever obstacle comes your way, gotta learn how to adapt and deal with the situation. I feel like that's how the real winners survive.
Yeah.
Any situation that comes, whether it's fucked, they will come back.
Yeah.
That's where the real winners are. There's not many people that can do that.
And there's a question for, I guess, both of you, yeah? So, do you lot think that it's possible, or how are you going to do it? Not it is possible. How are you going to run a clothing brand and put your all in the music thing? Or is it all going to not be in the music thing, or is it not going to be in the clothing thing? Is it 50-50? What is it?
It's just structure, I think. I'm going with the flow. Because I'm learning that now. Like, we're learning it. Everything's about, like, we've been talking about for like the last few days. Like, everything's just about structuring things, putting things into place. Like, there's a time where you can just, like, because that's why you have a team. You have to build a team. Say, for example, the music. We release our next song and those are, like, it gets out there and we become busy and things like that. Obviously, we're building a team around. They can help with the Gong Club stuff, with the clothing, behind the scenes, whilst the music's getting made. Because there's enough time within our week to be able to pattern that, especially if you focus on the two. So I feel like it's kind of easy to be done with structure and the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the same for you?
No, 100.
You got kind of other stuff working for you as well. Is that the same? Just balancing all that.
Balancing it all together, yeah.
How do you find balance? Is it just like planning? Do you not plan, or is it just?
No, we always plan. Still, always plan our next releases, next drops. Planning is key. Without planning, it's gonna be kind of hard to maintain everything.
Yeah. And so obviously you got the song out now, the latest thing. Wait.
Yeah.
You dropped that on GRM.
Yeah.
What's that like? 21K right now.
Yeah, it's alright. The reviews are alright.
They're alright, yeah.
It's alright.
I'm gonna pray for them numbers there still.
It's alright.
Cause I said, like last year you dropped a song.
Yeah.
And that had 18K.
Yeah, but then I dropped another song on my channel that was like 50 something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then I dropped and obviously the year before that I dropped the Gun Club Drip and I was like 50 something. So I just thought to myself, I'm just gonna start dropping on my own channel.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So is that what you're gonna go through now?
Yeah.
You're gonna do the own channel thing.
Everything on my own channel because it's just like.
Just build up your own.
I rather get, say for example, 100,000 views on my channel and 500,000 views on Grand Daily.
Okay,
because all of them they come to me. Like,
you know they're here for you.
Yeah.
Them people might be Wave fans. Like
just click through,
and then everyone starts liking the music, but they're just listening to the sounds. They're loving the sounds, but they're not loving you.
Okay, yeah.
They're just loving the sound.
And that's when you die out. They go to a next wave.
Yeah.
If they're Wave fans, not your actual fans on your own channel.
Hardcore ones will vibe for you, innit? But it's hard. Do you think it's hard on the own channel thing in a way that like?
I don't think it's that hard. Obviously, there's strategic moves that you can make, but
obviously you got a kind of fan base that you can kind of bring over. In a way, you kind of can use that advantage, but in a way, it's hard because people don't. I don't even know.
Maybe
I feel
the
like
process could be longer.
In general, like just starting your own channel. In general, like people are just. You know what I'm saying? Just longer.
Nowadays, there's advertisement marketing.
Yeah.
You just got to put your money in, innit?
That's true. Still, you got to put your money in.
Nowadays, money speaks. If you got the money to put in for the advertisement, you might get the results if.
Just take a bit longer, innit?
Yeah.
I guess everything's a journey still, but that song, the one that you got out now, talk me through like how that came about from the moment you basically got the beat.
It was a stressful thing, man.
We say it's stressful.
It was long,
because that wasn't the original beat, innit?
It wasn't the original beat still.
It wasn't the original beat.
The original beat couldn't get the full ownership to it.
Oh, what, someone use it?
Nah, like it was just unavailable to buy for some reason. You couldn't tried to buy it, couldn't buy the beat. So then obviously Zico, our engineer, he said fuck it, like we'll quickly make up the beat. So we had to make up the whole new beat for us, and then. But the process was long though, like because it was obviously gaff that we found the beat done, we rapped on it, all of that, and then tried to buy the beat. We couldn't buy the beat.
So the whole thing was done.
Literally, the whole thing was done. Couldn't get the beat, so
just in the last minute.
Last minute, and then he made the beat from scratch. So the beat that you hear now on that's out now wasn't the original.
So he redone it basically.
The whole beat still.
Everything.
And then we even had some problems. Yeah, shout out Zico.
Yeah.
Obviously, we had problems with the streaming. That's why it's not out yet. If you ever noticed on Spotify, Apple Music, all of that.
Yeah, the distribution and that.
It's coming out next week though. It should be coming out next week.
Yeah.
So this song had technical difficulties, but.
What about the writing and that though? Where did the hook come from? Is that just flow?
Yeah, I came with a hook in it.
You know, most our hooks, some of them, like we do it on the phone together. Imagine. So we put the beat on, and he just rapped the beat he rapped it on the phone.
Bounce off each other and that.
Yeah, bounce off each other still.
And then he wasn't even feeling it at first.
What, the song or just the beat?
The song. He wasn't feeling it.
You had to hear it in the studio then.
Yeah, no. When I went to the studio, that's when I wasn't liking it.
He wasn't liking it. He wasn't liking it.
Because I got a little setup in my crib.
Yeah.
So obviously I recorded loads. I've got loads of songs on the desktop there, and then I'll pick the ones that I think was ready to go, take them to the studio. I thought this was ready to go because it was banging on the desktop.
Yeah.
When I went to the studio, I wasn't really digging it at first. Yeah. I don't know why I wasn't really feeling it.
What changed? Like, you just heard it bare times now.
I think I had to hear it a few times because the sound was a bit different.
Yeah.
When you're so used to it.
Song is hard though. Song is hard.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Man's rating that one still.
Yeah, love, man.
So what would you say your favourite kind of genre is in terms of the songs that you've made? You say you got the Afrobeat, the drill thing. What do you float on the best?
See me out, it's hard. It's a hard one, man.
For all of them.
Yeah, for real, it's a hard one.
I'll let the world decide on that one.
What do you think most natural? Like you got in there, you're just flowing through it.
Maybe the wave, but obviously.
The wave thing.
Obviously, recently I've just been rapping this drill thing, so I haven't showcased it.
Yeah.
I was just finding it really easy.
Yeah, because it's just the rhyme patterns and
yeah, it's just easy and it's just easy because I'm not really doing the melodic stuff. I'm more rapping. I'm talking. It's just easier to freestyle because I'm not trying to do melodies. I'm just going with flows and just saying words.
Yeah.
So.
And would you say the end goal is for music? You trying to go far in this thing, obviously.
Yeah, of course. But obviously, for now, I just do it as because I enjoy it.
Just for the
so
love
wherever
of
it takes me, it takes me. Because obviously, I do other things as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
musically wise, wherever it takes me, I'll be grateful because I enjoy making music regardless of where it takes me. So that's me personally.
The same.
Yeah, that obviously. I just want people with the music. It pushes the brand. It pushes everything. So I want to get to a certain point in music where I can work with artists and push them too, and then with the brand as well, push them through it. So that's my goal, is to get out there, try and be big, so then I can help
other people in it.
Yeah. As well, still.
Because personally, me, I think I'm alright. I just think I'm alright. Like, if you think I'm good, you think I'm good.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really care as much if you think I'm shit. Because it's just like I'm winging it, so innit? Like, you know,
yeah,
like
facts.
that.
Just bobbing it off.
Yeah, I'm going to the studio and I'm just expressing myself.
No, yeah.
If you want to buy into me,
It's a bonus.
Yeah, if you don't want to buy into me, then you know what to do, innit?
What's them studio sessions saying though? Are they long?
Lit,
you
man.
Long, like just there for time,
More
or you
time.
just go in and out, do your thing and bust out?
No, they're long.
No, we book long
8
sessions.
hours.
Do like 3, 4, like
Because
8 hours normally. We
8
go
hour
there.
session.
Yeah.
Right, you man.
Like 2 till 10.
Yeah, but we don't go all the time though.
Yeah.
Because we can record at mine.
Yeah.
So then once we have that, then
So you just lick off like 3, 4 songs in like one session.
yeah, boom, done.
Oh.
Because we have a creative space.
Yeah.
So in the studio, we're just bringing it more to life because it's better equipment, better quality stuff. Engineers.
Yeah.
Like, we're just doing stuff ourselves at home. We're not engineers, but we're just working with what we have, and then we're just going there and then just getting lit on it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And what would you say? Do you have any plans for like projects?
Yeah, we
Music
do.
projects.
We got a couple of projects. We got
Sour Love.
the Sour Love tape.
Tape, yeah.
Yeah, Sour Love
You
tape.
saying that's coming?
It's coming.
It's coming still.
It's coming. The Sour Love tape, but we're still thinking on a release date on that because I feel like we already got the tracks there.
Yeah.
That done, innit? But we're just always making music, and it's just like I'll make a song and be like, oh, that's better than that song, but I don't know, should I release that? Like, it's all that we have to just sit down properly and be tactical.
Go through the whole catalogue.
Yeah, and see what's going on. But obviously that tape is something that obviously we want to do sometime this year. It's like Sour Love EP tape. That'll be our first tape, so that's our first project.
Oh, what, you trying to do that completely independent, or were you open to like, like distribution deals and that?
In terms of distribution, obviously I'm open for conversation.
But I guess
all that signing label stuff, I'm not on it.
Yeah,
the distribution stuff, I'm open to have a conversation. And see, I'm a businessman, so I'm open to conversate with people and see what would work in both of our favours.
I guess because when you got a business built already, you got bargaining power.
Facts.
When you're going into moves, because they're not going to treat you for no fool.
Yeah, because some people go into these things blind eye because they see figures. Like, they see figures and then their head starts thinking elsewhere, but it's not even that thing around it.
I'm looking for these fire round questions. Man, drew up some fire round questions. Get you, man.
You want to catch us on the spot?
Yeah, man. Where did I put them? Yeah, cool. Okay, cool. So it's for both of you, yeah? Alright, cool. You gotta choose, yeah. You can only do one thing. Work on a new collection or write a new song.
Work on a new collection. That's me.
That's you, yeah?
Yeah.
Collection, because we're always writing anyway.
Okay.
So we're
Oh, alright, saying work on a collection thing, yeah? Alright, cool. Love or money?
Love.
I love, man.
Straight up.
Love,
man came too quick with that one.
No,
I don't know.
love,
You
man.
sure, yeah?
It's love.
It's straight love, yeah?
Bro,
love,
you could be rich and fucking depressed, bro.
Yeah,
Money's nice and sweet, but makes you comfortable, innit? Obviously, I'm out here chasing it, but I always get people telling me that I shouldn't even chase money. Don't chase money. That will come in it if you do your job, innit? When you're here chasing money, you becomes more problems. And you become even more stressed out anyway.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
This one here, I almost want to know this one still. Night tech or the essentials tracky thing?
I don't even wear. I've stopped wearing that tech for time.
See, not the night tech thing. Do you got the essentials thing?
Yeah, like, I've got the t-shirt on.
So you're picking that. What are you saying?
Yeah, Central still. Actually, I rock both of them, to be fair, but sometimes the night tech's a bit too...
Yeah, obviously that's getting rocked regardless though. I'm just saying if he was just going to throw in a little backup thing.
Yeah,
I like oversized clothes, innit? So the night tech's a bit too tight
wave
for me.
now though, innit?
Yeah.
Like even this is quite kind of a bit of a biggin. It's a bit of a biggin of it.
The oversized thing is popping now.
The night tech's a bit too skin tight.
And they slightly messed up with the new thing.
Which one?
They got the new
see, I'm not really I like big stuff in it, car.
Yeah, I feel that. This is a music question. You might listen to J House?
Yeah.
Cool. Which album do you like better, Big Conspiracy or Common Sense?
See me, I'll be real, I ain't even listen to both of them. I'll be real.
Say it's like.
Yeah, I haven't still, but yeah, I can't even answer that.
What, do you take in projects though? Or yes?
No, I do, yeah.
But have you listened to both?
I have listened to both. Like, I've been taking it in fully. I've obviously listened to it, but now you got me thinking. Which one was the most recent one though?
That's Big Conspiracy.
Big Conspiracy was recent.
No. I have to remember the songs.
There's a couple bangers still.
There's a couple bangers, but he's very, very talented, man. That guy is very versatile and he's very humble.
Yeah,
He's very humble. He even paid homage to me one time. I saw
that
on Snap. Bare people messaged me, posted on the Snap, saying that this guy's doing his thing and that. So
that's lit, man.
You get me? For someone that's a big artist to just randomly acknowledge that and then put it out there. Just for the sake, like for love. You get me? You can tell he's a very genuine person.
UK or US rap?
I'll be real. I listen to more US rap, but I'm starting to take in the UK a bit more recently. But I do. Obviously, I still kind of. I don't. It's not like I prefer US, but I'm more on them sounds, innit?
Yeah.
But UK people are becoming more creative. I think we're advancing a bit more now.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a hard one, man. That's a hard one still. I'll say US. I listen to more US music still, so US.
Lyricism or melodies?
Melodies for me still.
The melodies thing.
100.
Melodies. What are you saying? Lyricism?
It's melodies.
Melodies as well.
What, to listen or in general? Or for us?
I say to listen.
Yeah,
what
melodies.
you like to listen to?
Melodies.
What about performing? Like, what do you like to give? The melody or the lyricism thing?
Depends what type of music, but melodies.
Melodies
still.
Melodies, facts.
Melodies is the wave. And just to finish it off, who would you say the hottest in the UK is right now? Rapping. If you had to just pin one.
Central C.
I think he's the hottest right now. He's doing a mad thing. That loading tune was crazy.
He's hot.
That was crazy, but he's
not the hottest, but he's the hottest right now.
I think he's the hottest.
He's doing his numbers right now.
He's one of the hottest because that instrumental song, I'm hearing it everywhere.
Who would you say the hottest is?
But I don't think he's the hottest though.
I said
the hottest. Who's then?
But it's a difficult one.
Like for me,
like the hottest as in numbers wise.
The most talked about.
Yeah, I'd say Digger D. Like he's on a mad run right now.
It could be. Yeah.
Just based off like they done the documentary thing, then he done the what's it called, the Daily Duppy thing, mad numbers. Come out, gave us the Woy thing. So he's slam fire.
Yeah, he's up there as well. To be fair,
he's on fire. Like without including like the Stormzy's and the
Yeah.
Then it might.
So who would you say then?
He might be right still, man.
Yeah, he's feeling that one still. He's feeling that one.
But I don't really listen to that music.
Yeah.
Like it comes on in my vibes, but I don't really listen to it like that. I'm more. My head's more in the US thing.
Yeah.
I know what's going on over there, like. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel like I'm in and out from kind of both, but that's the end of the question, man. I just want to say thank you, man, for coming through, man. Had a good conversation, fashion and music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you man are killing it in both games. I just want to give you, man, your flowers, because it's lit, man. And more to come.
100%.
Facts.
More
to come.
More clothes.
More everything.
More events, more
and when the COVID thing done out, we're out here.
Pop-ups.
Everything, man. Thank you for watching. Just sit down, subscribe, like, follow. I'm going to put these man's socials in the description. You probably already know it because they're out here. But thank you. Boom, 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 boom.
Wow.